The road stretched endlessly across western Kansas, a black ribbon cutting through miles of empty farmland. It was close to 10 p.m. when we pulled into a lonely gas station sitting under a flickering neon sign. The air was thick and warm, heavy with the smell of dry soil and diesel. My husband stepped out to fuel the car. I decided to use the restroom before we continued our long drive. The bell above the station door gave a faint ding as I walked in. Inside, it felt strangely still. The cashier, an older man, didn't even look up from his newspaper. Down a narrow hallway, a dim sign read, "Restrooms." As I pushed open the women's restroom door, it creaked, and I nearly bumped into someone coming out of the stall. A woman. Her appearance was wrong. Messy, gray-streaked hair that looked damp and sticky, a heavy purple and green winter coat wrapped tightly around her small frame, even though it was nearly 80 degrees outside. Her flip-flops made a soft slap, slap on the tile floor. She stood there, staring, not blinking, not smiling, just staring at me like she'd been waiting for me. "Sorry," I murmured, trying to step around her, but she didn't move. For a few seconds, we just stood there, her pale eyes locked onto mine, until finally she shuffled sideways. I brushed past and went into the stall, shutting the door quickly. The second the latch clicked, a chill crept up my spine. Something about that woman was terribly off. Then, slap, slap, slap. The sound of her flip-flops moved to the sink area, but no water turned on, no rustle of paper towels, just silence. I waited. Then, the soft whoosh of the bathroom door opening, followed by a sharp slam. She was gone. Or so I thought. I waited for a full minute before I dared to breathe normally again. Relieved, I reached for the door handle and froze. Someone was breathing, not me. A second, slower breath, echoing faintly off the cold tiles. She hadn't left. She had pretended to leave, opening and slamming the door to trick me. Now she was standing somewhere in the room, completely silent, just waiting. My heartbeat was loud enough to drown out the hum of the flickering light. I stayed absolutely still, too afraid to even shift my feet. Then, the door opened again, closed. The breathing stopped. I waited another 30 seconds, trembling. Finally, I unlocked the stall and pushed the door open. Empty. I hurried to the sink, washed my hands, and stepped out, and my stomach dropped. She was there, standing outside the store's entrance, half hidden in the dark, still staring directly at the restroom hallway. Only now, she was holding something, a small metallic glint in her hand. A knife. My legs moved before my brain could. I ran straight for the car. My husband looked up, startled, as I slammed the door. "Drive!" I whispered. He didn't ask twice. As we pulled onto the highway, I turned for one last look. The woman was still there, standing in the edge of the gas station lights, her face blank and eyes glinting, watching our car fade into the night.